Good afternoon, my subscriber. You, that's right, you, my subscriber. Maureen Sky, Crafty Sky Lady, Creative Time with Maureen Sky coming at you. This is my husband, Eddie. Say hi, Eddie.
Hi, good afternoon.
And we're sitting out in one of our fun places to sit out in, kind of like a she shed, I call it. But it's made from wine bottles stacked high on dowels and metal tubing and rebar and all that different stuff. If you go back to a couple of my other videos, you will see that I did a video about that, showcasing how to build a bottle wall. So I won't, get into all that because I want to make a much different video today. But we are out here and we're enjoying the day here in New England. We live in Massachusetts, and it's a great August day. I can't say anything bad about it. Can you, Eddie?
No.
Not too buggy. We have some incense burning here, and it's called, I love this, attracting money or some other, where's the package? Oh, I can grab it. Yeah, attract money, ain't that something? Aren't we all trying to do that? I'm starting to see dollar signs kind of create in the smoke, right? Let's hope. That would be great. But anyway, it's called Attract Money. And another one I really like, and I like the smell. It smells nice. And another one I like is balsam and pine. I like anything that smells like the woods. Yeah, I like that. Anyway, I'm going to get into my video. So, this, storytelling being my niche, I want to come to you and tell a story today, or just choose a topic. Storytelling and choose a topic. Well, I thought I'd choose a topic today versus a personal story. So today's topic for storytelling is a couple of things, pet peeves. What are your pet peeves? Do you have a pet peeve? Do you even know what a pet peeve is? I'm sure you do. Most people know that. But anyway, it's, stuff we don't like, something that's bothered us over the years and irritates us or whatever, as we go about our daily life, right? Well, one of mine, a couple of mine is, when I'm in a store, specifically most often a grocery store, but it can be any store, and you're in the customer line, whether right near the register or whatever, it really irks me when I feel like the person behind me waiting to get to the register is kind of making me feel rushed, making me feel pushed along. I can't stand that. And because it feels like they're breathing right down. And I don't believe the stores or the supermarkets create the aisles with all, more so the women in mind. We have our pocketbooks. Now a lot of us bring our own bags. So we've got our hands full of stuff already as we get to the counter. And they leave you this little thing to put your purse on. It's barely big enough. And then the whole credit card, debit card thingy is right there. So that there's just no room. And you're trying to watch what they're scanning through so that, I'm one of those. I like to watch what's being scanned. If I got a package of cucumbers for a few dollars, I don't want them charging me 10, let's say, just in error or whatever. So I'm watching. So anyway, I just feel like they could do something better about that, don't you? Do you feel that too? I do. I just feel like they rush you along, breathe down your neck, and that's a personal, private time as well in my regard, because you're also getting out your information, your card. Most of us pay with a card these days. It's rare that any of us have any cash, right? So you got that going on, and I'm trying to get it out, and I can't get my fingers to work, and I just feel rushed, and I just want to scream. So that I think the supermarket should take that into consideration make the aisles wider, develop your carts so we have more places to hang our bags and our pocketbook, whatever, and maybe a little divider section from us and the next person so we don't feel so, rushed and pushed along and, I don't know, crazy, the crazy ways of today's life. Some of those old ways were better, the little general store and everybody knew you and they wanted to chat with you and that, some of us barely look up to look in the faces of, who's waiting on you kind of thing. So, maybe we just need to slow down, right? Right, Eddie?
Right.
Go back to the old days. Anyway, that's one of my pet peeves. Another one is packaging in America today. Packaging, people. Do you go through that? Oh my God, packaging. It's either me getting older too because my fingers, I have some arthritis in my hands, but my fingers don't want to work. But a lot of these packages, if they're making them to keep small children out of them, well, they're doing a good job with that, let's just say, because nobody can get in them, let alone a child. But it's crazy. I find, you're cutting yourself, or you got to have scissors nearby because you're not going to get that thing open if it's food or, something like this. You're just, good Lord, this ain't too bad. But sometimes after you get this torn, you can't get this open. It's crazy. But anyway, those are my pet peeves. And that's what I wanted to start the video with, And now I'm going to move on to one more. And I don't even know if it's a pet peeve where it's just something that's just starting to irritate me. And it has to do with YouTube and the YouTube language. Now, don't get me wrong. I love YouTube. I'm on it all the time. And I am a content creator now. And I've got 123 or 28 videos from when I started back in the fall of 2021, something like that. So I enjoy YouTube. So I'm not knocking YouTube as a whole, but what I'm gonna tell you is that I am finding all this chat, GPT or something, and this AI business. I'm 72, people. I don't necessarily I do love to learn, and I'm always open to learning. But there are some things that, at 72, we've done our day jobs. We've gone to work. We've driven to work for over 20 plus years. We retired. We've done all that. We don't want to feel like somebody's throwing another job at us. And yet it is work, it is a job, and I respect that. Don't get me wrong. I'm probably sending a few mixed messages, and I don't want to do that. But what's starting to irritate me, and maybe it's me. I've done so much research that maybe I just need to stop and slow down. I am trying to learn, and better than me with their numbers and analytics and all that. And content creators telling you, you got to do this. You got to hook them in the first 15, 30 seconds. You got to have a good body of what you're going to talk about. Know your topic, know your subject, be ready to go. You don't need a lot of equipment, which I get that, and I don't. And I love what I have. It seems to work. And I primarily use my phone, my iPhone. Okay. But I guess when I'm saying this whole AI business and some of these other things, and I don't know if I totally understand completely that what AI is, or this chat other thing there they talk about, because in my mind right now, I believe AI is pretty much more like YouTube or the internet or whatever, cyberspace is going to do my copy and pasting for me, and they're going to come up with the words that so I don't have to spend time with that. It's kind of making things go quicker and smoother, and it's picking from the internet and the algorithms so that it's making sure that it's getting the information in there that I need. stuff like that. But I like doing it myself. I do, and I want to be authentic. I want to be my authentic self. So that's kind of my little gripe, or I don't know if it's a pet peeve. No, because this is all new. But it's a little bit of a gripe as far as I don't want somebody kind of shoving down my throat how I have to do this YouTube thing. And maybe I feel a little bit of that because many of them are saying the same things, and yet others are saying completely opposite. I'm confused too with all that. So I'm gonna stay the distance. I'm gonna go the distance. I'm gonna do my own thing, and I hope that you, as my viewer, you as my subscriber, and if you're new here, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Maureen Sky, Crafty Sky Lady, Creative Time with Maureen Sky. And I really appreciate you being here. And with that, yes, they say ask, so ask and you shall receive. Well, I'm going to ask. I need you to subscribe. You're hearing a train. We live right near some train tracks. I apologize for that, but I happen to love the train. So I apologize, but then I don't apologize because I just love it. And we are sitting outside. Wait for Petticoat Junction to go by, right? There you go. But anyway, what I wanted to say was I did a little... I also need you to do this. See that word? Comment. People, the algorithm, in order to grow my channel, it needs comments. We don't speak enough to each other. We truly don't. So let's start doing that. Hello. Send me a comment. I don't care if you even type a few letters of the alphabet. Do it, because anything you put there in the comment is going to help grow my channel and everybody else's. I'm not asking just on my behalf. We need to start commenting. I try to, and I'm very much aware of that. You need to comment. Don't just view this video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. I hope I'm giving you enough content to want to come back. But comment. Like I said, even if you type ABC, I'll be happy and I'll respond. So that's your job. We all have a job to do in this life. And if you're going to be a YouTuber, you got to do the work, people. Comment. I would greatly appreciate that. Let's start. Let's start a new trend. Comment. 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 The next one. Yes, you have a job to do. Subscribe. You need to hit that little thingy that subscribes, and then you need to hit the bell so that you get notification of the next video that I'm doing or anyone else is doing. These are the tools of the trade if we're all going to come together and enjoy this platform. You need to comment and you need to subscribe. And there's more. Oh, here you go. You need to hit the bell. Dingy, 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 that little bell. It's not there for looks. It's there for a reason. Go ahead and give it a whirl. Hit the darn thing. We need that. We as content creators, we need you to do these things. So take action and start today. Do it. And come back and join us as we do this together on all of us, our journey. And let's see what happens. I think we can grow this to be an even more enjoyable platform. People don't speak enough to other people. And you on the other side of this camera, you need to be aware of that. And it doesn't hurt. It takes a couple seconds. Go ahead and comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. And I will love you even more. And if you don't, what can I say? That's okay too, I guess. It is and it isn't. Just saying. Oh, here we go. Share. Share your ideas, share your thoughts, share the fact that you watched this channel and you enjoyed it. Share it with others. We all need to come together. Let's do this. And come back often. That would be nice. That's my biggest hope. Come back. Don't just subscribe and then ghost me. Or like and ghost me. Or hit the bell and ghost me. You got to come back. So what is the last thing you got to do? Repeat. So yes, I gave you a bunch of jobs to do. They're simple and they take only a second. Help us out, folks. Do your work, I'll do mine. I'm really, really trying hard to give you good content. And this was fun. I'm not going to keep it too long because God knows we don't want to do that. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of my afternoon. It's getting later. I've got to make supper for Eddie. But thank you. Thank you. Really, truly. You mean a lot to me. And growing this channel means a lot to me. And I can't tell you enough how much I enjoy doing this and being with you, my subscriber. Thank you. And until we meet again, I certainly hope the universe provides. I truly do. Thank you now. Bye-bye.